So downtown Marquette is going to be very busy on New Year's Eve. A lot of businesses will be open to help you have a place to ring in 2017. This morning, Ansley Watson is at one of those locations, letting us know what they're going to be doing for customers. Morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. I'm standing in the newly opened wine bar in Marquette, the Zephyr Bar on Front Street. They have over 100 different wine selections. As you can see behind me, this is just a small selection of what they do have, but they're doing something kind of unique for New Year's and New Year's Eve. You can actually reserve a seat here. You can reserve it for half the night, or you could reserve it for the full night. You can come and go as you please, and of course enjoy some drink and food. But we'll have more details on that later in the hour. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. It looks like a cool place to check out. Speaking of cool, it's not that bad in the weather right now, but you say welcome back. Businesses in downtown Marquette are getting ready for a big crowd for the New Year's Eve festivities. This morning, Ansley Watson is at the Zephyr Bar telling us more about how they're getting ready. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Well, the Zephyr Bar opened up in October, and they've been doing it just fine. It's definitely a niche that the community seemed to have needed here in Marquette. But joining me this morning is Marcella Krupski. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you are the certified sommelier here.
I am.
What exactly does that mean?
It's just a wine certification that says that I know my stuff. So I study wine varieties and wine regions from around the world, and basically I'm just like here to guide people and help them choose the right glass of wine for them.
Now as we look around, it's just a different feel in here, a different vibe, maybe a little bit more modern. Is that something you wanted to bring to Marquette?
Yes. Dan and Betsy Roots, the owners of Everyday Wines and Zephyr now, we're definitely shooting for this type of feel. So something clean and modern, but still very comfortable.
Definitely. So you come in here, what would people expect? The drinks you offer?
We offer wine by the glass and beer as well. In the future, we hope to offer espresso and cocktails. But we just search for really handcrafted beverages. So wines that have a lot of care put into them, and same goes for the beer as well, so craft beers.
Yeah, it's not a mass-produced wine. You said it was you're really looking for that unique drink.
Exactly. So things that are made with great care. You're not going to find barefoot here, but you will still be able to find, something that's very reasonably priced. Our glass pours start at just $5. And beer, I think, starts at $4, so nothing is too expensive.
It is just such a calming feeling here. Actually, the name Zephyr, you were telling me earlier, what does that mean?
Yep, Zephyr means like a warm westerly wind.
Okay.
So it is exactly what we're hoping for. So just a really good, calm place to come and enjoy a nice beverage with friends.
Definitely. Well, this is one of their menus. You can flip through here and find their drinks, but you also offer food here as well. What types of food? Are they dinners, or what are they like?
We just do small plates. So we don't have your traditional entrees, but we do have really fantastic food. Everything is homemade. The things that aren't homemade are imported, but very carefully chosen. So we have these great cheeses from around the world, and meats as well. So dry cured Italian meats. We have our Italian flywheel slicer, so everything is sliced fresh on premise. And then our soups and desserts are really wonderful. Everything's homemade here.
Coming at New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, really quickly, just tell us what you guys are doing for that.
So we're doing reservation only. So it's $30 to reserve half the night, $50 to reserve the full night. In which case you'll get your table for either, that whole half of the night. You can come and go as you please, or if you get it the full night, you can come and go, and you'll have your table waiting for you.
All right, well, stay with us. We'll talk more about that later in the hour.
Sounds great.
Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. For those who are going to be outdoors for the New Year's.
Welcome back. The Zephyr Bar in downtown Marquette offers a unique experience with food and drink. Ansley Watson joins us there this morning to talk about what they have to offer and how they're participating in New Year's events. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Stan. That's right. Joining me this morning is their certified sommelier, Marcella Krupski. Good morning.
Good morning.
So if anybody's never been to the Zephyr Bar before, it just opened a few months ago, what would you describe it as? What would the feel or atmosphere be like?
I would say that we are clean and modern, but still very comfortable. with our main aim being introducing people to new wines and really finding, something that people will truly love or that will complement their food in a way that maybe they've never had before. That really, truly great food and wine pairing.
It seems like people are really enjoying it, coming here and sitting down and just having a glass and gaining the knowledge too of what you guys can provide.
I think you're right. I've just seen people really enjoying this place, getting maybe food that hasn't been available in Marquette previously, and trying wines that they've never had before and maybe never thought they would have.
You guys are doing something kind of special for New Year's Eve. People can come in and reserve actually a table or chair for themselves. What are details on this?
Exactly. So it's $30 per person for half the night.
Okay.
And that comes with a glass of sparkling wine. Or you can reserve the full night for $50 per person, and that comes with a glass of true champagne.
And what are the times? When do these nights begin?
The first segment is 4:30 to 9, and then the second half is 9:30 until 1.
And I like that people can get up, they can leave, they can come back. So if they want to go see the ball drop, then they can do that, and then they can come back and it's reserved for them as well.
So they can wander around downtown if they have, maybe friends nearby having a party. They can check the party out and come back to their table here that'll be waiting for them, or go check out the ball drop down by the Masonic. I think it's going to be a really fun night here, and it's not going to be overly packed. So many times on New Year's Eve you'll go out and you'll feel like a sardine, trying to fit into a huge crowd, and this way you'll have some space. You'll have good service.
What are some of the drinks here that people can get? I know that we have beer on tap right behind us.
We do. We have a really nice lineup of beer on tap, ranging from things that are local to things that are like our Pilsner Urquell, which is Czech. And we also just have a huge wine list. And they're all things that have been available at Everyday Wines as well. And so at Everyday Wines, we try to aim for wines that are under $25, so things that are affordable to the everyday person. And being that those wines make up the list here, nothing is crazy expensive. And it's all wine that we think is really good. So we've vetted these wines. We think that they're really, truly great and made very well. What
does the future look like for Zephyr Bar? You guys have a lot of ideas planned.
We do. We want to do a lot of things. One of my favorites on the list are the wine classes that we're hoping to hold. So these are going to range in level and scope from just your classic, like we call it Wine 101. You're learning the basics, to things that will focus on particular regions, maybe Champagne, maybe Bordeaux or Burgundy, Napa Valley, maybe Michigan. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun in the future.
A lot to look forward to, that's for sure. Well, Marcella, thank you so much for being with me this morning.
Oh, my
really
pleasure.
Appreciate it. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.